That air conditioner for another few minutes, but then we got to turn it off with takeoff. Then we get in the air and we're cruising.
I'll take what I can get.
Tell you what, man, but you can tell the difference, especially with it blowing right here on our face.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to kind of keep us at an angle. So if anyone does come up behind us, we don't get them with our prop wash, and then we're going to do our pre-flight takeoff, or checklist. So this is a run-up checklist. We're going to hold our brakes. I want to give myself a little extra here just for safety. Fuel is on proper tank. We're on the left main. They just gave us fuel. Trim for takeoff. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Free and correct control. So that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. And I can see our elevator. So we're good on those. Okay. Annunciator. Good. Propeller, we're at full RPM. Okay. Fuel pump is on. It is. That's power, and we're going to go to throttle 2,000 RPM. Alright, there's 2,000. We're going to test the left mag. RPM drop is good. We're going to do right mag. RPM drop is good. Okay, we're going to do our propeller. We're going to cycle it. We should see an RPM drop. We do. And we should see an oil pressure drop. We do. And also no oil on the windscreen. So that's a good thing. We're in the green, 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 and these are all in the green. Okay. Okay, then we 1,000 RPM. Fuel pump off. Okay. Pre-takeoff. Flight and instruments we've done. And transponder is set to 1200. Master and alternator is both on. We have our magnetos are on both. Flaps are at 10. Did that. AC off. Okay. Trim is set. You're closed and locked. Did you close that one? Thank you, Philip. Fuel pump is on. Best power. And landing light is on. So here's what we're going to do. I want to set that right there. We're going to go ahead and go collision on. Anti-collision, not collision. I don't want to make you nervous with calling it the wrong thing. Alright, we're going to pull up here. Then we're going to make a radio call. Then we're going to go. Okay. So, we're holding short. I see no one on final. There's been no radio calls, but we're going to make ours. Okay. Okay, we still do have some weather over there. I don't know if we're going to go mess with that, especially with the sunset. The sun was still up and I could see it. Maybe not so bad. Alright, so we're going to do a short field takeoff, for lack of a better term. Okay. I have 1-3 in sight. We're 1-3. We're going to stop. Center. Brakes. Full power. RPM full, everything in the green, release the brakes. Airspeed is live. Live, let's rotate. Let's go flying, Philip. Here we go. Wow.
I think we got off the ground a lot faster.
We didn't do too bad. Alright, we're going to climb out.
So that was a short field takeoff.
Yes, sir. My nose over just a little bit. Get that cooling across the engine. All of our engines are in the green. We're in the green. We're in the green. Okay. There we Climbing 800 feet a minute in this warm, warm day. Alright, nose over, we're getting at some altitude. Okay, we got altitude, let's go ahead and get that out. At 700, we can make our turn. See how that you have that flashing light that I was talking about?
Right.
And it's further out?
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's the displaced runway. Displaced threshold, I'm sorry. So I can't land where those red lights start. Okay, so now I got a white and a red, I'm good. So I want to hold this line. So if I start seeing a red, or if it goes to like an amber, I need to give it a little more power, because remember, power is altitude. Pitch is speed. So it's still a little red, so we're going to give it a little bit more. There's the power lines just going under us. And you can see the runway with my landing light. Can you see it out there?
Yes.
Okay. So it's still showing red over red, but I've got a good sight picture. That's an assist, but not necessarily.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, we're getting off a little center line. So runway is made. Power to idle. Little off center line, that's not very impressive.
That was smooth.
In the industry, they would call that butter. And here's our taxiway, so we're going to go ahead and get on the brakes. And we're going to clear the runway. Now the one thing about this one is because that baggage compartment, it does have a long nose. Alright. Come on, let's get off the runway. A little too much energy out of it. Slide on traffic. Cherokee 694 Delta Bravo is clear runway 18, taxi to the terminal building. Slide on traffic. So I'm going to turn those off, so if there is someone out here flying at night, we're not going to blind them. I'm going to turn the air conditioner back on for a moment, because we're going to sit here and do our post-landing checklist. Our flaps are up. Our fuel pump is off. Landing light. It's also a taxi light, so we're not turning that off. Lean is required. And lean that. Okay, here we go. Let's go park it. This is the second time though I've tried to fly it to Stennis before I brought it over here to make it cross country. And the second time I haven't been able to. It's like, good night. And see the yellow line, that's our center line. That's what we want to follow. So as I'm seeing it come under my nose, I'm turning my nose along it. And of course, Slidell just did a bunch of new lighting out here. So you see all these nice bright green ones now. That's your center line as well. And we're gonna park at the. We're gonna park here. Yeah.
Now, is your fuel good? First thing in the morning, all you gotta do is hit the Pineville and then you'll check it.
Yeah,
I'll refuel there.
I'll probably refuel at Pineville. Alright, so now we're parked. So before we shut down, let's make sure we're doing everything out. We can cut off the taxi light now. Avionics, we're gonna cut off the Aspen. Avionics.